Hi, ho everyone, my name is Mr. Fruit, and welcome back to the Bazaar. And today, I'm looking to cook something up. To troll, some might say. I have no idea if it's going to work. I haven't theory crafted the rest of the board. But they reworked Virus, the item that used to destroy other small items on each person's board and get more poison. Well, it's changed. And I'll show you how it's changed. Hopefully. Oh, baby. You know we went with maybe the worst Dooley start enchanted item for this very reason. I present to you the brand... my computer keeps making noises. It keeps crashing. So, but that's not the case. The brand new Virus. Fiery Virus, nonetheless. So, ignore the burn for now, okay? It went from 12 seconds to 6 seconds. Starts at bronze now, all the way up to diamond. Poison yourself 1 for each virus on your board. Well, that doesn't seem very good. Transform another non-legendary small item on each player's board into Virus for the rest of the fight. And burn yourself equal to this item's poison because it's fiery. So you're like, what in the hoo-ha? Here's the idea. Disrupt your opponent's board by turning all of their small items into Virus. Have them poison and burn themselves. Hopefully build something around the fact that I can capitalize off all the poison and burn. And I can't decide if I want a lot of small items or a balance, like a couple small items, so that I have a couple viruses. But I think the play is get 1 virus. Everything else is like large or medium. So I have nothing to transform on my side. And then punish them. Now, if they have no small items, well, yeah, GG. But I gotta try it, man. It sounds way too funny. So I'll be honest. You know, I'm not going into this expecting 10 wins. Because that's not what it's about. I want to have some fun. Also, check out the new Dooley skin I got. It was a couple days before the new season started. It finally showed up on shop. And I had to use my tokens. I've wasted so much tokens on it. I thought I'd have so many, and then they just keep putting something in, and I'm like, ooh, I gotta grab that. We are not gonna get senders, because I don't... Here's what I don't understand. I don't know if it copies it 1 for 1. So let's say I gave this senders... and it would have 3 burn. I don't know if it would then transform their item into a fiery virus with 3 burn. I don't think it would. So, don't really feel like just burning myself for more. Believe it or not. Strange Mushroom could get us some more gold. Or we could look for some weapons. Honestly, here's also what I was kind of thinking. If I do go a lot of small items. Power Drill. Old classic. But fiery virus is 2 instances on myself every time. I poison and burn myself. I wish I had something that interacted when my opponent is poisoning and burning. So, not sure yet. Honestly, I could go like Bunker. Because that scales up when they use a burn. I think that's when they burn me, though. I'm not entirely sure. The moral of the story is it worth going to Ayla for some weapons? Bet. Although, yeah, if they're all small, I'm just going to stack viruses. So, not too sure how I feel about that. I'll grab Arc Blaster and reroll for Power Drill. Pulse Rifle. Dang it. Well, I was going to say I wish I got Chris Army Knife for the friend for the multicast, but then Virus would have just transformed it, so wouldn't have mattered. Granted, for this early fight, I don't even need to put Virus in. I could get away without doing that. But also, well, it depends. Let's see who we're fighting. I don't think we can beat Viper. He's not here anyway, so that's probably for the best. Banana Ball, I think we beat. And you have more items for us to destroy. In fact, I'll just get rid of the Arc Blaster. And yeah, we don't want to go Pyro, do we? Banana Ball does have duct tape, but good news. It's now a Dooley item again, so we're pogging out of our minds. Yeah, I think... Let's just go Banana Ball. Banana Ball. The hard part about the... poisoning ourselves bit, though, is Dooley has, I don't think, a single item that gives regen, and very few healing items. We have, like, First Aiden, but guess what? That's a small item. Now look at this. Stupid. Oh, yeah, and then they're stacking each other. Oh, baby, baby. It's just like it's like a disease. I love it feels like a virus now. I love the theme there, you know? Give me them blue nanas. Means if we do find Tiny Furry Monster like that, we can get extra XP. Thank you very much. Jungle Ruins, Dooley has no... Now that I think about it, too, Dooley, I don't think has, like, any interactions with any of the early day stuff. Vanessa, Pig, and Mac do. I don't think Dooley does any, which is strange, but... Quixel, 4 gold to reroll. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not too confident that I... Like, I think this might be my board, which sucks. But it is what it is. Get a free item, or I hope I find a power drill. I don't know, let's see. Something medium that's decent. Honestly, Kim Snail. It'll stack poison on them with what they're poisoning themselves. Slow, I think that's just better than the pulse rifle. Now I have a friend, so I'm going to sell bananas for that 10 HP. Or 20 HP. Might matter. You never know. And flip it and ship it. If they don't have any smalls... Well, that's unfortunate. But if they do, we're popping off here. Come on, this is just too fun. I don't know, man. When I see items like this, it gets me excited, man. Just because it's like, that's so troll. How do we make it work? Also, good news, we win. Yo, nice small item board you got there. It'd be a shame if I consumed it all. Yes. Now, what's interesting is it seems like virus went off and then immediately went off again. Something like that. It might be depending on what the item's cooldown was before, but now look at it. You're just gonna burn and poison. You have no board. This cannot be good later on, but right now. Oh, I'm living for this. It's so funny too because the enchantments all are like also negative. Oh, I love it. Debating maybe doing like battery just to get virus off faster. Then it will transform my battery. But then we get that going more, and then those are like the only small items. I don't know. But that is that is too funny. Okay. Rightmost poison has +2. See, I don't want to give my own virus more. Sure, I could give Kim Snail. But like if I click final dose here and then I don't end up running another poison, I can get rid of Kim Snail. I'm buffing my own. Don't want to do that. 5 or fewer items. Crit chance. No. No weapon. No. These are kind of butts. We're going to reroll. Poison items +1. No. I guess we're going to go with defense grid. First time using item, shield 10% of max health. Hopefully we find upgrades for that. Bronze is still good, but upgrades are obviously, well, better. Do we want to get a small weapon? Probably not. Do we want to get a strange mushroom? Possibly. We don't have the most amount of gold. At least Pulse Rifle's doing some damage now. We can throw that on the field, and it won't get corrupted. So yeah, now it's, how do we find healing and regen? And again, I don't think we really do. So we got to figure that part out. And I might just go strange mushroom here. For the gold, I could go neutral. Let's see what we get. Gamba. Silver Junkyard Club. Okay. That's 4 gold anyway, and we get a buff some damage. Ayla could sell some weapons. Still possibility for Power Drill. Unfortunately, Power Drill won't activate off them poisoning and burning. Otherwise, that would be insane. But there is an opportunity for, like, I don't know, Tesla coil? Because virus is tech. I'll click it. Let's see what we got here. Rocket launcher. I mean, it's slow. It would add burn to them burning themselves. Is that worth it, though? I don't know. I think it might be more worth Pulse Rifle right now, though. Maybe not. And again, we could get an Arc Blaster upgrade. But then it's just going to become a virus anyway. So I'm going to hold off. Save some money. Money, money, money. Gotta save some of my money. Okay. There's no way we beat Warrior. Without healing, shielding, or regenning. Virus is too slow, and he has medium items. He has, like, the Lumbors. Which I think would body us. It's kind of close. But also kind of greedy. Kind of really greedy. We could beat Rogue Scrapper or Giant Mosquito. I don't think we beat Warrior, brother. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's just the god honest truth. Let's go Rogue Scrapper. I don't know, maybe we hit Rogue Scrap and realized we would have been fine, but... Nah, Border freaking hits right now, man. Funnily enough, you know, Junkyard Repair Bot would be a way to heal. That's not small. Sure. Now let the virus begin. Yeah, it does seem like when it transforms, it depends on where its cooldown is. Yeah. So you could get lucky, hit something, and it immediately procs. Interesting. Yes, let the virus spread. Good. Unironically, I love this. I don't even know if it'll work, but if I find Dooley and I find early virus, I feel like I'm just going to force it. I got to somehow cook my own build that I think could work with this. You know? Oh, and you know what's interesting? Now that I think about it. I could put a small item that's like 7 seconds. So when I virus it, it immediately goes off again. B1 and B2 for the virus. Because then poisons and burns 2 for each virus on their board. Come on, we're virus maxing. We're virus players. Of course we're going to upgrade it. As for this, we could reroll the small gold. But I think we'll just opt for Kina. What do you got? Brick Buddy could give us some shielding. And then the goal is to, yeah, strictly try and live by shield, not heal. We wouldn't get rid of the poison, but might be best case. And we also have to think, what core are we going to take? I could just go the core to get the virus to go off as fast as possible. Is that very exciting? Maybe not, but... Wish this were a silver Brick Buddy. Be a really easy click right now. Because right now, it would only be getting 10 shield from Chemsnail. If I put down Wallace, it's just going to get virused. Although, it is 7 seconds. So I could try that idea. But again, the virus spreads pretty fast, man. I'm not going to lie. Because of the way the cooldown can possibly work on some of the items. So I think that TLDR is I'm not going to buy anything here. I'll send a reroll. Power standard did get changed. Instead of giving damage to shield, it's now haste the item to the right of this for 1 second. Slow the item to the left of this for 1 second, which is interesting. Now it's 8 seconds. And a small item. So it's kind of hard to say if we would end up using it. I'm leaning towards no currently. This is good for power drill. I mean, it's kind of slow at 8 seconds, but it's kind of like that switchblade thing or whatever. I think it's like Jules or whatever has it. Haste and slows. Anyway, we're not getting any of that stuff. And this run might take a little while longer. I mean, shocker. But then a normal Dooley run would be for me. Because, yeah, I'm pretty much... Every shop, it's got to be like, is this a build you could do? Is this what I... Like, can I? I kind of think we stick with what we got. I'm going to sell this to give extra damage. But then, yeah. Don't get another small item. And try to stack burn. Now that it stacks 2, it might be a little bit easier. Maybe pulse rifle's better, but nah, I don't think so. Show me some small items, baby. Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on, show me a bunch. Okay, that's 4. Is that Shark Blade? If so, that's Long John. Okay. Oh, I think we win. Yeah, we win. I think. I need to virus some of those before they get all their damage off too late. Okay, but he's already virused himself twice. He crit. 5%. 5% chance he wins, and he hit it. Otherwise, we would have won. This ran out of ammo. This wouldn't have done enough damage, and he would have virused himself fast enough. By the time Long John went off again, he'd be dead. But 5%, and now that 5% is going to come back to haunt me as I try to win later days. Love it. Ah, whatever. Okay. We got to figure out what core we're doing. Ignition core kind of trolls us, no? We don't want to scale the burn on our virus. Because again, it doesn't transfer. We don't want it to crit. Again, we are building around the virus for better or for worse. I mean, I don't know. This could also just be not a core angle too. I could maybe just eventually sell this. But yeah, it's kind of tricky. I mean, really, once we get virus off once, if they have a lot of small items, it usually does the work for us. So do I really need to get it off that fast? Is it that much of a problem? But then that's what I'm trying to think about. Okay, sure, but then what else is my board? And what could my core look like then? What should I be aiming for? We could get ignition core and just put virus to the left and go power drill. I know that's unoriginal and kind of sleep. We could go armored core, try to stall with shield, and hope we just don't run into poison, because we won't poison ourselves enough that we'll kill ourselves. Maybe that's the play. Let's try it. I don't know if I love it, but one way to find out. So now we need medium or large shield items. We don't want small, otherwise we're getting no value. Do we want to re-roll something with Andy? I don't think so. Or not Andy, Mandala. And then small items, sure, we'd like to find virus. But again, I don't know if we want any other smalls. So it'll be hard to find virus upgrades if I do that. And also, wait, what is this? Get a small weapon. Oh, that's not going to help me, Chief. Maybe I just do reroll the scrap then. I mean, giving it 12 shield isn't bad. No, but yeah, again, what am I going to do? I'm going to get it and then I'm not going to use it. Whatever. I'll get a free small weapon. Uzi. I don't think it's... This would go off 4 or 3 times for the recharge before it gets virused. Virused? I don't know how you'd say that. We're definitely going middle because we want medium items.
I want what's right for you.
Oh, it does work. I thought it was when they hit me. When your opponent uses a weapon or burn item. So once I give them viruses, they'll count as burn, triggering my blast doors. Let me cook. Hold on. Let him cook. Do I get rid of Kim Snail? I probably better get rid of rocket launcher. Maybe. Well, you have shield. This item's cooldown is reduced. That'd be 3.5 seconds burn for 8 right now. Is that better than Kim Snail? It's not bad. I mean, 3.5 seconds. Booting that up. They'll be burning themselves. Sure. I'll send a reroll too. See if we get upgrades or something. Okay, so we do have Tesla Coil. Which is interesting. Because it's when using adjacent tech, charge an item. So the core is tech. The virus is tech. Welding helmet would gain shield and burn. Not much. Think we get rid of pulse rifle. It would be a good trigger for the armored core, but whatever. I think we just get rid of the small items. Like, I just don't think we're using them. Then I'll give scrap to our armored core. So it's either welding helmet or Tesla coil. And maybe I don't hate the welding helmet. The more shield, the less likely we are to die. And right now, problem is Tesla coil hitting anything except blast doors is good, but if it hits blast doors, not great. And one actually, virus early on isn't ideal. I'm gonna grab Tesla coil though. I don't know. I never use it. We're going for just something weird right now, right? Something we normally wouldn't do or see. So sure, we'll throw in the old Tesla coil. I think stacking poison would have been better. But we'll see how this goes. In this case, Hoover Bike Hooligan. You don't have, like, medium items, do you? I don't think you do. Oh, you only have weak point detector. Oh, baby. And with our shield, I think we actually beat him. Which would be big, because then we could actually hit level 4. Let's try it. Not to mention, at the start, your weapons will trigger my blast doors anyway, and if you burst us down to half, blast doors goes off anyway, giving us the breather we need. Let the virus begin. Good. Good. Yes, spread. Spread my virus. Charge my blast doors. Yes. This is too funny. Can't wait until I hit PvP fights with no small items. Which is why I think it will fall off later game. Because early on, yeah, you'll see a lot more small. But who's to say? I feel like Pig will definitely be the toughest. They usually have the least amount. But we could get a free tool. At least some items. I mean, we don't have a bunch of money. You just give me a free tool. And we got Chris Army Knife coming in at small. Don't love that. B1 and B2, what would we upgrade? I don't think we want weak point detector. Would we upgrade welding torch or Kim Snail or rocket launcher? Kim Snail would slow 2 items. Welding torch is not tech. That would have been nice for Tesla coil. Rocket launcher. I think we'll probably get rid of you. And then what? Welding torch probably just gains a little bit of burn. Oh, actually reduces your cooldown. So you get 6. So you'd be every 3 seconds. That's actually pretty good. Extra XP is good, but we're already going to hit the break point. Kina could just find us the upgrade, though. And again, okay, let me do some quick math. So if I grab extra XP, so extra XP, the day, start the next day, first hour, second hour, normal PV. So it wouldn't change whether or not we hit 5 next day. So yeah, is welding torch that good? I don't know, it saves us money. Rather than going to Kina right now and fishing. Kind of run that stuff to sell too, so. Now if we rock this, Tesla coil in between. Again, I'm keeping it empty. I don't want 2 virus. The large item would have been nice. Also forgot we're going to hit 4, so I get to upgrade a bronze anyway. But now I think I'll go skill.
If you're not ready for my training, I'm not sure where
Rightmost shield has plus 20. If you have 5 or fewer items, your items have 10% crit. Maybe there's a world where we do this. Because imagine this is our board, but instead of one of the mediums, it's a large. But it's only 10%. If it was higher, maybe. Ah, see, we would like duct tape too, but virus would hit duct tape. So actually, we would probably want defense matrix. Not that I've ever used that. I'm going to reroll. Shield items have crit. Or non-weapon items have 5% crit. Well, this gives more things the chance to crit. Although it does mean virus can crit, but like, not a huge deal. Go non-weapon items. Sure.
There are greater trainers than me. I'm just
All right, Vanessa, who's won both. So I gotta assume kind of maybe Unga Bunga weapon Vanessa, which would be good for us. Because that'll activate blast doors since it charges off weapon usage and maybe means small. Doesn't have to mean small. Actually, it's all over the place. What do we got here? Just the aquatic package. With a long john, classic. But that's a lot of small items we get to infect, brother. Now you just hold on a minute. They're going to long john us, but boom, we're shielded. So now welding torch is down to 3 seconds, and the virus has taken over, baby.
Next time, boys, less plunder, more
That's
plunder.
insane. Oh. Oh, it brings a tear to my eye. Good, good. Yes. We need to get the virus cooldown down ASAP, brother. 80 health. Better than chocolate bars. Bet. Oh, Mountain Pass, brother, has been... So far, I've gotten a skill that burns me. I've lost health. And I got, like, infernal or some insane fight when I just couldn't beat it. But today's a different day. 10 gold. Oh. Generous tip. At Barkeep? Miss you. I'll take the 10 gold. I'd like the XP, but I mean, that's way better than the other Mountain Pass stuff I've gotten. Do I care about anything else? I don't think so. I think we go Hellbilly here.
You best keep
Where to come from? Where to go? Where to come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Skip. Oh, and we even activated one of their passive items. Because, like, what? See, like, yeah, we can turn scrap, which is normally nothing, into an active item to hurt themselves. Very nice.
folks like you move in.
We got to enjoy this while it works.
Going up.
I feel like there's just so much stuff that could beat this. Literally any board that has like less than 3 smalls, or a bunch of healing. So even if they do burn and poison, it doesn't matter. B1 and B2, buddy, what are we doing? That would upgrade Chem Snail. Don't really care. Friend items. What friends would we be looking for? I mean, missiles would just be fast. Otherwise, all the smalls we probably wouldn't use. Like, I'd like First Aiden, but turn into Virus. We could start with Shield on our next fight, making Welding Torch 3 seconds to boot. I'd love to win a PvP fight, so yeah. We're going to get a Silver Tier skill. Give plus 30 damage to a weapon. First 3 times use a right mouse item, charge a freeze, or when you upgrade a friend, other items gain bonus damage, shield, and burn. Nah. I think we'd either go left weapon deals damage or charge a freeze item. If we are going shield, maybe there's a world where we go shield. Never used it. But then using something on the right would charge shield. I don't know if that's a good idea. We're going to put medkit out so it doesn't become a virus. But that also doesn't help us right now. And again, we don't know how well we're going to scale later on, which is to say I don't think we're going to scale very well at all. I'm going to reroll. When you slow, weapons gain 2 damage. We're not slowing. When you use the large item, haste 2 items. We don't have that. But there's a good chance we do end up going with Captain's Charge. Or a large item, so I'll do Captain's Charge. Still, doesn't help us right now. But Kev's armory, health, and shield items. Kev, what you got for me? Shielded Chlorins. Too bad we don't have friends. Angry Balloon Bot. When you lose shield, this gains damage. It's just a little too slow. If we had Companion Core, Shielded Chlorins is the easiest click of my life. Granted, we can reroll that. For another random medium shielded item. You know what? I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to reroll, even though I don't have much money. Balls. Shielded Pulse Rifle, too. Wow. We did get a large. We got Combat Core. When you use any item to the left of this. This gains 15 when you use any item to the left of this. Or to the left, gets damage. To the right, you gain shield. That's a tough one. If we do use him, what are we getting rid of? Tesla Coil? I mean, 3-second Welding Torch is pretty nice. I think it's safe to say we're done with the Chem Snail. I'll sell the med kit, the Chris Army knife. Ah, we're 1 gold short. So yeah, we have to decide what we're going to do. The Tesla Coil random charge is nice. But is it nicer than the 3-second Welding Torch? Which could be 2.5 at seconds at gold, 2 at diamond. I want to say no. I'll get rid of the Tesla Coil. And we'll do this because now it activates Captain's Charge. I don't think it's the best thing ever. Shielded Pulse Rifle isn't bad. But we'll Combat Core, and then I kind of want it to just gain shield. But if I put it here, it technically still gets shield charge. And it gets some damage. Not a lot, to be fair. but some amount. So it kind of does a little bit of both. If for some reason shield isn't doing the trick, we'll try it. I don't know. Don't love the positioning. Maybe we do just go all shield. Because I don't think 15 damage scaling between this will win us a game. If our burns are a win con, and if it doesn't win, we're ripped. So we want to make sure we have as much shield as possible, so welding torches as well of a cooldown as possible, so. But then we lose out on armor. Yeah, whatever. It don't matter.
I may be young for a captain.
Show me small items. Uh-oh. Oh, brother. We're only going to hit one. It is dive weights. Are we going to infect it before it goes off? We are. Okay, well, that's nice at least. Now you can haste your own virus, stupid. Okay, well, we're in a predicament. They're not killing us. Are we shielding more than they are? Oh, we are. Never mind. I was like, well, they're stacking shield. We have to win that battle. And then I realized, wait, so are we. But more. Perfect. So I think we were going to beat them either way. Good. Good. This is good. This is good. You know what I could really go for? We need a restorative enchantment. That's how we get around healing ourselves. Really all I can think about. Or think of. The 112 burn! Let's go welding torch. You're nuts. Like out. Why can't we be friends? That's toxic. Or some might say viral. That's virus. Do we go to the docks or do we get a slow item? Let's go to the docks. Get some more money. Get a shield item. Induction. Bronze induction aegis. We can get it from anybody, anywhere, and that's what we get. Sold. All right, Mountain Pass. I liked what you did last time. Enclave Weeper. Ooh. That might be a problem. Okay, I actually need combat core to scale damage then. That's the only way we win. Well, can we burn fast enough is kind of the question. Because they also regen. So I think matter of getting armored core to go faster. No, I think we need to throw in the damage. Oh, and you know what's... Oh, this is tricky. Every virus will count as a poison, so they actually gain more regen from virus than they poison themselves. So, again, we have to hope that our burn... Well, and I think we can burn enough, because it also ticks faster than the regen. Plus, I just realized, too, they're scaling these items, which is scaling the burn. Yes! Mind you, we were close to dying from all that poison, but we're so... It's so easy, you know? Never worried. Bandages. What the heck? That's how you got for me, man? What the heck? Do we care about any of these? Not really. Trash Town Mayor. Maybe we get augmented defenses? That's not terrible. Otherwise, do I really care? I mean, small items, so I probably wouldn't use it. I wouldn't really use dog. Don't think I'm using temporary shelter. You know, it's slow. And it's not flashy, but it's honest work.
If you're so tough, let's hear your foreign policy plan.
Now give me augmented defenses. Do me a solid. Augmented weaponry. Wrong one. Still not bad, but the wrong one. For a level 6 level up, we get a silver tier friend, silver tier item, but maybe there's some fun silver tier loot items. Scrap. Does something, I guess. It's important to keep that in mind. JJ could sell us some fun stuff. I wouldn't mind a little bit of extra health, but yeah, JJ, what you got? Okay, gold welding torch. If we're shielded, that's 2.5 seconds. That's pretty darn good. As for the rest of you, no thanks, reroll. Hoping that'd be bunker. That could be fun. Railgun is aggressive damage-wise, but I'm not sure what we're looking for. And again, torch isn't a tech item. Either it's blast doors. It's not really what we're looking to do. Now give me Mandala so I can reroll the shielded item. Or not. But we could go to a silver tier vendor. Let me give scrap to armored core. And yeah, I like that more than temp boost, I think. What you got, Sylvia? I don't want your small items. Okay. Not gonna help. When you freeze, this gains 3 poison. Not really doing it. Reroll. Not really doing it for me. Oh, okay, we could have gold railgun, but now you're just being rude. Don't love any of that.
No doubt meeting me was treasure.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Okay. It's a Vanessa. It could be anything. I just kind of assume it's weapons. I feel like that's kind of the safest bet. So we'll put combat core on the far left to get as much shield as possible. And to charge armored core. And we go. We just hope. A lot of smalls.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
That's a lot of smalls. Got a shield item in there. What was that? Okay. Well, you didn't freeze the virus, so if I can get that off fast before you start doing shenanigans, that mantis is going to hurt. Wow, that was a lot of burn. I'm dead. That was an insane amount of burn. What the fudge? Can we get enough shield in time? I don't think so, brother. Maybe? Are we? Wow. Wow, we actually held that. Holy. Whew. Get virused. It's so funny looking at their board and it's just all virus. Yeah, that went off. That went crazy. Thank God for our shields. Bunker saved the day. Crit once too. That had to have mattered. That saved us. That 5% crit. Hey, so that one Vanessa beat us by 5%. I beat them by 5%. You know what comes around goes around. Small burn item? It's a small item, so probably not interested. I could look at small items to try and hit virus, because if I could make it scale more poison and more burn, I'll look.
You have to ask the price.
Come on. Nope. Come on. Nope. Bing, 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 bing.
Ugh,
Bum,
window
bum, bum,
shoppers.
bum. Okay, there's Mandala. Let's try our luck here. Gamba! What? Shielded chems now. I don't know about that one. Now, upgrade a silver low tier item. This is where it gets a little tricky. What is Blaster? Does Blasters go to like 400? 300. 100 more. It's not bad, but upgrading armored core obviously increases shield scale. It's really good. But there's a chance we get like the upgrade core skill. So we upgrade virus, but we can find virus in shops. We can't find armored core. Kind of a toss-up.
I respect loyalty.
Whatever, this is a virus video, baby. Boom! I'm sure I'll regret that. Sure, I would have rather had the shield, but oh well. Oh. Lich. Wait, this could be funny. No, it wouldn't be. Because, was this day 6? I mean, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He does have 6 small items. But Necronomicon is still gain regen, and when any non-weapon is used, charge this. So all the viruses would charge him. And we don't do everything fast enough. And he's poisoning, we're shielding. Doesn't work. Foreman does have some small items. I mean, Dire Eagle is an easy victory. But let's go Foreman. Maybe we get Flash Mechanic. They reworked Forklift. Wait, I didn't Now that I think about it. Oh, I don't know. Like, how good is forklift? Is this guy way harder now? He might be. I don't know. We are virusing. Why is the forklift losing damage? Oh, because if you have another tool, apparel, tech, weapon, or friend, it has damage, and we were removing some of the keywords. But yeah, so yeah, they reworked it. I think this is just base. So at gold, deal 400 damage, 10-second cooldown. When you use an adjacent item, charge this 1.5 seconds. At diamond, it's 2. If you have another tool, apparel, tech, weapon, or friend, it has 100 damage for each. Oh, so it could be 100 base. I don't know. It's getting boost. Yeah, it is. Okay, so it's getting plus 300. But so it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it could be 600 damage. And then charged. Which is interesting. Maybe there's something there. We got Cog. AKA Booty Cheeks. I don't want to scale this burner poison. Scaling welding torch maybe isn't bad. Middle, we are looking for medium items possibly.
I'll help you find who does.
None of those though. We'll reroll. Blast doors. We do like that. What about Dooley Scarf? When this or an adjacent item gains freeze, remove it. Not terrible. We do want upgraded blast doors. Unironically using blast doors still. Motherboard is when using adjacent tech. Charge this to haste adjacent items. But I'd have to get rid of like welding torch. Or I'd get rid of combat core and then have an empty slot. But I don't think we do that. I do sell these. Maybe I hold on to motherboard. Yeah, maybe we get some upgrades or something. Well, we don't have much money for Borgen, unfortunately. So either 7 regen or temporary boost. 7 regen to counteract some of the early poison. Sure. And it's a Dooley. Who knows? But I think shield is a safe play. Let's see what bro's cooking. What you got, homie? A lot of small items. We like that. We like that. What's that large item, though? Okay. You're looking to haste a bunch. Burn a bunch. Now, granted, virus will... Wait, that's actually good for us. Virus will burn, so he'll continue to haste his board, but then he's hasting his viruses, which just burn and poison him even faster. Yeah, companion core and solar farm are just letting him kill himself quicker. Yes! It's working! It's happening! Bum, 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 bum. Do we get... It was $6. We are poor. Just get a tool just to sell it, probably, man. It is power drill. I don't think that works anymore. But who's to say? I could re-roll Shielded Chem Snail again. Not entirely sure what we're looking for. But I guess if I hit it, I would know. So let's see. Shielded Brick Buddy does double shield. So it'd get 15 from friend usage. And it'd get 40 from Armored Core. But what friend could I use? Anything I'd want to put on the side of Armored Core would be small. All the other shield friends are small. So I'd only put it to the right. And at that case, it's just 6 seconds to get 40. I don't know about that. I'll just hold on. Maybe when I need money. Slow skills, weapon skills. Let's just go gold tier. When you use a vehicle, your items gain crit chance. Your shield items have shield equal to 3 times your level. I mean, that's 24 right now. Your leftmost item has extra crit chance. I mean, combat core is a vehicle. So we could get to 100% crit, which will be real nice. Sure, we crit on the burn and poison, but that's not much in the grand scheme if we're critting shields. Let's try that. And this is interesting. I don't know if we beat Radiant Corsair. Because I think you only have one small, no? You do. So grappling hook doesn't really help us. You burn and slow. which we don't care too much about because we do shield. But if you're not burning and poisoning yourself much, we're not really doing anything. I would really like to beat him, though. I'm trying to think, is that still enough? If welding torch is down to 2.5 seconds, eventually we hit 100% crit. And they're burning a bunch, but blast doors keeps going off. Do they get too much burn on us? Because we're not cleansing any of it. Kind of a tough call. Maybe I put this in the middle. A little bit of damage scaling. A little bit of shield scaling. But no, I think... No, it burns the win con. So we just need all shield. Screw it. I'm going to try it. Dock lines does slow, what, 3 items for like 2 or 3 seconds? Yeah, the more I'm thinking about it, the harder this is looking to be. But we should also scale shield a bunch. And we'll be critting, I believe. Maybe. I think we're fine. Plus, every time Katana goes off, that charges Blast Doors 4 seconds. Because it's a weapon and it burns. Although, actually, is it just an item? Maybe it is, so it doesn't charge it. Yeah, it only charged it once. So yeah, already off to not great start with a bunch of burn. See, I was hoping we'd have more shield by now. I'm not going to lie, Chief. We don't really. I think we're done. So much burn. We are not burning them for, yeah, nearly as much as I was hoping. Oi, frickin' vey. Yo, cast my shield stuff more, brother. Blast door go up. What? How did we... I have shield. How did... My poison killed me. Fudge. I don't even think we used... We got off Fiery Rebirth, though. That wasn't even close. Yeah, I didn't think about the fact that we're just increasing their burn, too. Yeah, it didn't go very well. Midsworth, you could... Tell me something large? Maybe Bunker. Bunker or not. Isocoric Freezer would get 1 off and then it becomes a virus, so probably not. I'm willing to reroll. More all small. Okay. That sucks. Fiber optics. Because you would turn into virus. No. I can't use metronome. That'd turn into virus. It's kind of tough when suddenly you just erase all other small items Dooley has, though. I think I gotta get XP back because we missed out. Yeah. Rough. Alright, we got a pig here. Show me small items, but probably not many. Maybe you have bird. It's just bird, isn't it? Which is good for us. With 5 multicast? Jesus. I wish I could get at least rid of it once. Good lord. They're gonna have so much health. Do we get through it? I have no idea. 425 region? Okay, so we're playing... Our out is we get enough shield that it's more than they can heal through during... There's no way. Because hogwash is... Jesus, man. 1400 region. And they're going to get a res from... I mean, day 7 luxury tents, lemonade stand, golden hogwash. Huh? Yeah, I don't think our shielding is enough here. If only we could run duct tape. We have so... But yeah, they have 3,000 region, man. Like, how do we compete with that? We don't. God. Yeah, if there's a bunch of pigs running around, we're done. Because they just don't run smalls. I think we're starting to fall off. Do I forego another turn trying to reroll this shielded item? Well, I'm trying to think, what medium items do we want? That's the neat part. I don't actually know. I don't know how to make our board better. Kind of the issue. Maybe middle will tell me how.
I'm pretty laid back.
I don't know about Dualtron mainframe. I mean, charging core and hasting large item if we use a friend's cool, but we don't have friends. I've got friends in all the right places. Reroll, maybe? Charging station. When you use the item to the left of this, charge the item to the right of this 1 second. When you use the core, it gains 20 damage. I mean, combat core would benefit from that. Obviously, armored core wouldn't. Welding torch would be going off every 2.5 seconds. And, well, once we have shield. And then I could use that to charge armored core? Would we just get rid of combat? Or just get rid of armored core and go combat core, but I don't think that's the play. I think I'm still going to buy charging station, though. Although, it doesn't haste, right? No. Sell that. Am I getting rid of shielded brick, buddy? I mean, I don't know if I see power drill go in the distance. Nah. Charging station it is. I don't think we're putting it in quite yet. I still think Blast Doors is doing something. Oh, but we do get Forja. Upgrade an item for free. I think charging station charges the item to the right 2 seconds. It does. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that. We could charge virus, but the thing is, after like 1 or 2 viruses, their whole board will sort itself out. So that's not going to do it. So would I rather get diamond fiery virus? Again, that doesn't help us against low, small. Like, we just have to run into small items. That's really all there is to it. If we do, we're vibing. If we don't, yeah, that's it. So will we upgrade armored core? Will we upgrade combat core? Maybe we just go armored core. Or find something to get this going faster. I don't know. We're going to try charging station. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it, but it is what it is. And if that's the case, should I use combat core instead? It's only gaining damage, though. I mean, every time this goes off, it would get 20 shields, so it's a matter of what's going off more. At least gives it something to scale. I mean, well, you can try it. Dr. Vortex. Yeah, sure. You only have like 1 small, don't you? You have 2. Alright. Could be worse. So I wish we had something to have shield at the start so that welding torch starts at 2.5 seconds. Yeah, we need to upgrade our cores, though. Having these both silver right now is not quite cutting it. And not being able to run duct tape makes shield core just not scale nearly as well as you'd like. Bro's also pumping damage on me. What the fudge? Tell that weather machine or whatever. Tell the lightning rod to chill. Okay, so see, you gained... How much shield? You did not go off nearly as much as I thought you would. Still only went off 8 times. I don't know, maybe I sold with that forge upgrade. Weather machine. Burn, freeze, and slow. Now, what if we were to charging station that? That's an idea. That's all I'll say. Yeah, it's an idea. I don't know if it's a good one. Why don't we get a random silver tournament at this point? Okay, I wouldn't really say coolant was the play, but... Nufu, can you solve all my prayers? Probably not, Chief. I don't have that much money. Kev's Armory could give us something, but I don't know. Maybe we find a Nufu skill. 900 shield to start the fight could help us win the next fight. But am I going to forego Nufu for temp shield? I don't think so. What do you got, Nufu? Nufu, I hate you. First time you use a large item, haste 3. One additional one, really. But if I sell, what am I going to... We'll get rid of Brick Buddy. I don't know if I'll find something better. So, sure. Small weapon, JJ. Go JJ. Duct tape. I wish, man. Balloon bot when you use a weapon gains. Unfortunately, we don't have weapons. Otherwise, I would 100%, brother. A welding helmet is a faster shield, and it does burn. Light bulb did get changed. Charge the tech item to the right of this 1 second. When you buy this, get a small tech item. Where would we put that? We wouldn't put it in between the core, because then charging station is redundant. We do this, and do we go blast doors instead of armored core? There's no way, right? Can't be. We need shield uptime for welding torch. This gets rid of even more shield. But this is a vehicle, still giving us crit chance. And I'm more so hoping, yeah, like for the freeze and slow and stuff to kind of win the fight for us. I guess I don't know. I'll buy a light bulb. We did get battery, which I could use to get virus off real fast. But takes up another spot, and then we'll have 2 viruses. So I don't think so. On paper, it sounds nice. It's Vanessa. All right. Yeah, I'm just worried welding torch is a throw now because we're not going to have much shield upkeep. Bro's got an obsidian submarine? Obsidian lightning rod. Oh, no, just lifesteal lightning rod. With rowboat. But he has 2 items we can turn into a virus. Bet. Is it enough? He's currently not doing enough to get through our shield, so... Okay, well, I don't want to freeze his virus. Maybe that is one problem with the weather machine. He's actually healing though so much from this. Surely we win, right? I think we lose. Because he's going to get a huge heal right there. Okay, maybe we win before it can go off again. Okay, we did. Because if I slow or freeze the viruses, I don't want to do that. But I kind of need to disrupt them if they have anything else. It kind of goes both ways. We won, though. We won. That's what matters. Mandala, what would I do? Nothing. Could reroll medium gold, but let's see. I just don't have much money. At this point, 2 silver combat core. What could middle give us, man? I don't know.
Nothing tiny, nothing
But we're going to keep looking.
all about moderation.
I mean, when you use a small item charges, that's not happening. We're not hasting. They changed modular. I don't see this in the patch notes. It had its cooldown reduced by 4 seconds, less poison, but now it's when this item gains haste instead of when you haste. This gains 15 poison. That's interesting. We hasted a bunch. Race Carl could do charging station, but whatever. Reroll. When you use a friend or the core, charge this and freeze an item. If I had more friends, this could help me lock down their board. I'm not slowing enough for weak point detector to pop off. If this slowed multiple things, that would go crazy because then that would charge into that, but no.
Every item finds its buyer.
This is scuffed, brothers. 9 regen is probably what I'm looking at. Sure. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, we didn't grab weak point. We just got... Hold on. Would this be good enough? Enchant item with slow effects? I assume charging station is when you use the core, slow an item for 4 seconds. What about weather? Random stuff. Not great, honestly. Obviously, virus is already good to go. Welding torch is iffy. These all kind of have booty and chance. I'm not going to lie, Chief. Armored core is maybe our best spot. Because weather machine would only double slow duration. So it still only hits 1 item. It has so little burn. Turbo would really be the only good thing. Welding torch sucks. We Gambon armored core, or silver armored core.
Your things are so dull.
What else does charging do?
Let me brighten them.
So when you use the core, do the thing. So at that point, why wouldn't I just enchant the core? Although, if I also had combat core in, those would both trigger it. But all those numbers are doo-doo butts. Come on, armored core. So, the illusion of choice. Slow armored core anyway. Okay. I have no weapons. Lifesteal is irrelevant. Bloodreef Captain could give cooldown. We do have a vehicle and a tool. We don't have a weapon though, funnily enough. Or weapons platform. Let's go Bloodreef Captain and praise for the cooldown. The hiring team. Or maybe even Captain's Wheel. Maybe that's not bad. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, you like that virus? Lose your multicast on your flagship. Stupid! I'll take 1 Captain's Wheel, thank you. Okay. I think we take that over Welding Torch. Welding Torch does add burn, but we need a shield for it to go off 2.5 seconds. This is guaranteed to be 2.5 seconds always. Slight problem, though. It has nothing to chase it, or it doesn't haste charging station. And it hasting virus doesn't do much. And if I put core over here, it's going slow. So do I get rid of charging station? Do I get rid of a weather machine? We did something like that. And it's nearly perma-hasted. Then we go back to blast doors. I think I gotta get rid of combat core, especially silver. I'll get rid of the light bulb and battery. Welding torch better than blast doors? It's a distinct possibility. If it's perma-haste, it's 1.2 seconds. Over the weather machine. And all that means this is going more often to activate armored core. Maybe we try this. Nufu again. Gold tier or Nufu? Nufu. Come on, buddy. Surely not again. You're burn at +2, you're poison at +2. Yeah, but that also means I burn and poison myself more. First time you use a large item, slow 2 items. I mean, sure, but that's not really doing it for me, Nufu. I need something. When you slow weapons, gain damage? No. Shield items have crit. Or rightmost item has crit. Rightmost item is +16, I guess. Now I'm poor unless I sell something. Cinders could give Weather Machine or Welding Torch more burn, which would be nice. But Mysterious Portal could save the day. With Thieves Guild. Fighting Mr. Moo gets us to level 11. I mean, raid the vault will give us money, but whatever. I don't know what we're looking for anyway. Let's level up here. And I'll get to see how this works a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit. Yeah, this is just where I'm torn. Like, I don't know how else to build this board. Or, like, yeah, what the optimal thing aside from viruses, you know? Because we need... No, that would make it worse. Like, we need to apply more burn. But we can't stack too much burn because then we're burning ourselves more. Incendiary rounds would just turn into virus. Alright, we hit 11. Do we go freeze skills? Do we go dual? Let's go Dooley skills, sure. Core has its cooldown reduced, and while I have burned double its effect, well, guess what? I do be burning myself. Now, here's what we're looking for. When one of your burn items gain haste, if it already has haste, it gains one burn. Slight problem. This is just slow enough that it does not double down on haste. The core cooldown it is. 5.4. While I'm burning myself, it'll be 4.8. Which won't be all the time. It's not enough burn that it'll be up all the time. So now maybe there's a case to put a little more burn on me. But let's see. Please show me a lot of small items. Then we're pogging. Then I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, okay, we just have to survive the burst. Which means welding torch will be slow. The pause. Dramatic suspense. Okay, it went off. We got a little bit of shield. Virus has started. The virus has begun. Keep virusing. Okay, virus. Good. Virus. Okay, they're all virused. All their small items. Yes!
Bring her about.
Yes!
I've got another salvo with me.
That's what we like to see. It's very specific. We need our opponents to have a lot of small, whatever. But if they do, my God, we got 7 wins, all right? We're 7 wins. I'll freaking take it, brother. I will take it. Is there a weapon we can fish for? That'll make much of a difference. Again, we've been pretty short on money. Granted, we're sitting on a little bit here. Like, for sure, I can sell that. So it's not all for naught. But I feel pretty sure we need something else here. If we really want to try to get those 10 wins. I'm pretty happy with how it's already going. So, I mean, 7 for 9. You know, not too shabby. Given everything. But, yeah, I'm not sure weapons might be what we're looking for yet. Cool. Okay, I was hoping for maybe something else to give us a little bit more money, but... Well, now see. Oh, well, now see. Pearls. Now we're talking. Pole, I would have gone otherwise, but pearls, yeah. This is where we dig for something that hopefully we see and go, ah, that's what we're missing. Is it pylon? I mean, when you slow haste an item, armored core do be slowing. That's the only thing that's slowing. But we could keep their board slowed and ours hasted. Although it's kind of a mixed bag. Because we want viruses to be going off. But again, I think I just kind of have to accept if they don't have small items. Kind of jover. So trying to build up the rest of the stuff to account for that, I think, I mean, yeah, we just don't have the staying power. Kinetic cannon sure isn't it. A large diamond longbow. Ooh, maybe we find something enchanted and fun. I don't know if Radiant Pulse Rifle's that fun enchanted item. Certainly not Turbo Memory Core. Come on. Oh, icy small item. Icy mid. Oh, I would have ran with that. But alas. That would have been crazy if it was icy virus. It's probably like freeze your own items, huh? That would have been funny. When using adjacent item, heal equal to the value of adjacent items. Healing, but I mean, we're Dooley. We have money men. Money men. Money men. Now hold on a minute. Transform into a gold copy of the medium non-legendary item to the left of this for the fight. Huh. Is there some shenaniganery we can get up to with this? We could copy the core. That's interesting. We could copy Captain's Wheel. Then it's hasting each other, so each one's going off. Probably what, 1 point? Does it round up or down? Probably up, so 1.3 seconds. And that would be perma-haste. I'm gonna grab it.
Hey, you're a natural.
We'll figure out which one we want to do in this PvE fight. It's Awakened District, which, I'm gonna be honest, I think we lose. You don't have any small items, and we're not doing big damage. You will just use your shield and we'll die. So, I think Welding Torch is out. Do we try the double Captain's Wheel? But I'm kind of a little more curious to see how double core does. Could be super troll. But my morbid curiosity has gotten the better of me. And it won't copy the enchantment. If this had an enchantment, it would just copy the core and then give it its own enchantment. Maybe Pendulum? But I don't know, let's see. We got the double core. I'm just trying to figure out, like, is this... It's a set... If you really think about it, it's kind of like a scuffed version of duct tape, really. Maybe not. I mean, it is scaling more because it's gold. And it scales itself and getting the scale of Armored Core. I mean, against this guy, well, we have over 100% crit because of Lord of the Waste. Granted, well, Flashy Pie will get us there anyway. So sure, it's a lot of shield. But is it enough shield? It's a little annoying it doesn't actually show me the recap of what the mirror did exactly. Ooh. Pendulum. When you use an adjacent item, charge the other adjacent item for 1 second. We would want to get this to diamond. But that is very interesting. Put that in place of, like, what? Captain's Wheel? Ideally something that goes faster. Welding Torch? 2.5 seconds to do that. To shield to 2.5 back. So it's half a second. Well, not quite. Because Armored Core wouldn't go as fast. Gotta be some way to make that work. Mandala, we could re-roll... like charging station. Or just go to JJ for items. Let's just go to JJ. What you got? Bunch of small items. Why do you do this to me? Pass? I mean, weak point detector. Armored Core just doesn't hit several targets. But I mean, 2 seconds. No, I don't like it. I don't love it enough. Gold tier loot, I guess. Look for cooldown. 2 XP. It's a thing. Bazaar for XP. I mean, I don't want small items. I don't want 3 small. I could get a random diamond tier item, but I swear to God, every time I do this, it's like loot. So I'm just going to go for XP. And, I mean, I think at the very least, we get rid of blast doors. And then maybe we do the double core. I can try double Captain's Wheel after the fact. I want to say we get more value. Right? Or wrong? I think we go larger shield that way. It's, I think, difference between immediate payoff, like what's better early game and what's better late game. I think we just try the double core, see how it goes. And we'll judge from there. So, a Vanessa, just hoping for a couple small items. Minimum 3 seems like the only way we can possibly do stuff with Virus. We got more than 3, so we're pogging. They do have Flurry of Blows. A lot of weapons. Toxic Sea Dog Saloon's a little spooky. So is Fiery Proboscis, so let's virus that first. We did not virus that first. They are burning us for a lot, brother. Okay, we virused the Proboscis, but is it too late? We're perma-slowed right now. This is insane. Come on, shield, brothers. Shield wall. Shield more. We've gotten them down to all viruses, so we just need to apply enough shield. The poison.
As my crew says at the bar. Another round.
Dicey. But we got the virus on everything. It's so funny, too. I'm not even seeing the virus go off because I'm like, oh my god, are we dead? Are we dead? And then I look up and it's all virus. And I'm like, oh. Then it's a matter of, can we outlast them? So, yeah, it's hard to say. Like, the one difference is another core. That's something to crit with. Captain's Wheel would never crit. 7-2. We lose the 100% crit we'll eventually get from Flashy Pilot. Weapons again. Mandala, do we reroll now? I'm just trying to think, like, what am I hoping to hit? I don't know. Let's find out. Because I think we're giving up on Charge Station. Poison Kim Snail. Or, well, it's just Kim Snail. Yeah, I don't think that one's it. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. Haste, slow, and cooldown items. I mean, we could get some enchantments. I mean, 3/5 of this board is not Dooley. So, we have an unreleased hero. We have Vanessa. We have Mac. And then we have 2 Dooley things. So, what am I looking for here? I think Aerodrome. For, well, spells apparel from any hero. God, there's so much apparel now. I haven't gone enough to really know what we could hit. Mirror isn't an apparel. You would kind of think it is, but what do I know? I guess it's not physically apparel, but like, come on, it relates, right? You're going to look at yourself in the mirror. But whatever. So yeah, is that good enough? I don't think so. Unless there is that new Mac item that's an apparel. That's when you poison yourself, gain regen, and haste an item. So that and Fiery Virus would be doing that themselves. That seems so situational, and yet I'm looking for it. Okay, we did get rocket boots, which is nice because now 100% uptime on Captain's Wheel, because it hastes for 3 seconds, 2.5 second cooldown. So that's not bad. Not worried about that. Let's reroll. We didn't hit. That's right. When you burn charge this, I'm not burning enough. Unless I did make an army of viruses myself, but then I'll just kill myself. In-game, because of the viruses. Okay. Big level up decision here. Like, real big. I don't think we go diamond virus. I think gold's still enough to do the job. Do we go for the mirror? We get a diamond armored core. Captain's Wheel at this point, you're essentially a diamond wheel, so it doesn't matter. Armored core. Scale itself more. Weather Machine, I don't think it hits other targets. It just freezes for another second, burns for 2 more, and slows for another second. The freeze duration is obviously nice. But is that enough? Because we could also look into doing the pendulum. And the pendulum with something like the Captain's Wheel, it wouldn't haste the pendulum, obviously. But unlike Welding Torch, we know it's always going to be 2.5 seconds. If we can't keep shield up, Welding Torch will never be 2.5 seconds. Mirror would transform into pendulum. I can't have pendulum and mirror. I guess I could have it on the right side, but I think I've come to the decision that I'm going to upgrade the core. As much as I would like to do the pendulum, we just don't have enough things going fast enough. That Captain's Wheel is probably better and is actually an active item for the 2 cores to work off of. If I were to take this out, I mean, like, what am I charging? Oh, God. I'm dying. It just doesn't really make sense. I don't know. So, having this gold means it scales itself more, but even our other core more. Is it the play? I don't know. But I can't... I don't know. An additional second of freeze would be nice, but I don't think that's nice enough. Hopefully this is enough to keep us shielded up. The property baron probably poops on us. We destroy one of their items, but they don't really care. They shield and heal too much. Send tweet. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Which is unfortunate because that means we won't hit 14. Granted, I don't think we would with them anyway. So we're going to go Trash Titan. I mean, Juggler isn't bad. We only have one small item, so it's not going off that often, but it's still enough. Oh, look at my double core. There she is. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, my darling. The virus is slowly spreading. They are poisoning themselves a bunch. Why aren't these burn? That's weird. Oh, they're toxic viruses. Maybe because they already had enchants? Oh, no, it's because they're reagents. Oh, that's funny. Lol. And ectoplasm. All right. That would just get virused anyway. Sells diamond tier items. Do we have that much money? Maybe we can afford it. I don't know. What do you got? All golden memory card. What the heck? All small items. So sick. Reroll. $8. Oh, I wish we could use first aid. The atomic clock, I think would actually be a pretty easy snag. Although, if this hits small items, that would kind of be troll. Because once they transform, they'd lose the cooldown increase. So I'd have to hope we hit their medium and large. But the main thing is we don't have a way to increase ammo. With that in mind, I'm going to pick it up. Because if we somehow here maybe find a way to do that, then I might entertain that idea. And is how often is Harmadillo proccing here? Not that often. Plus, Captain's Wheel, we can't get rid of Weather Machine. It's a large and vehicle. Captain's Wheel will lose its cooldown reduction. So that should now go. We do get a free epic battle. Okay, and it is Void Colossus, which... Ooh. Well. That means... Huh. We would level if we beat him. I don't know if we do. In fact, I'm kind of confident we don't. He has a lot of just medium and large that he doesn't really care about. He's going to destroy our board. I don't know. I guess we just have to hope he hits the wrong stuff and we get as much shield as possible. He has like a smaller item or two, right? One. Okay. I mean, it does reduce his fire damage, which actually is a pretty decent thing. But, yeah, I just need to get as much shield as possible right now. So just kill my virus. My man. Okay, hold on. We might be able to shield enough that once he starts killing our cores, hit the Captain's Wheel. My man. Okay, I think we're good. Wow. One time bro decided to listen to me. Alright, I don't know if we get another one off. Maybe? Frage? Big. Alright, I think we win. Wow. Everything went right. Can't complain. Thanks. One time homie actually hooked me up. Now, wait a minute. Imagine I the Colossus here. Can't be good. Because then that destroys. I'm trying to transform, but it'd be funny. When you burn haste an item. Okay. That's not... I mean, it's just good. Yeah. Poison item? I mean, probably not. Haste and charge. Let's just get a diamond tier skill. What you got for me? What you got for me, girl? First time you fall below... We don't have friends. Don't have friends. Don't have weapons. Sick. Okay, reroll. Wow. All right. Leftmost item has +8 burn. Huh. Well, if I put Weather Machine there, Captain's... So fiery virus would have to be to the right of everything, which sucks. Or leftmost item is 32% crit chance. These might be the worst diamond offerings I've ever gotten. Wow. Don't tempt me with a good time. I guess immolating spark would make it so that I'm perma burned almost, or just about, for the overclocked cooldown. But if my enemy's burning me, well, it's Jover. Or like, yeah, give it extra crit. What? Couldn't give me rightmost at least? Okay. And I'm not upgrading friends. Do I even take this? Yeah, I guess so. We're going to play for the maximum overclocked out. If they burn as well, that sucks. The end. Yep. Send tweet. So, it's Vanessa. Maybe there's hope. We got some small items here. Again, as long as we're avoiding pigs, there's a real distinct possibility they have small items. They have one. Okay. Hopefully it's really pivotal to their build. It's not. It's just a Taco Silencer. Fiery Lang John. I think we're dead here. I mean, big virus, I guess. They're poisoning and slowing. Yeah, it's not even cool. We're not shielding nearly enough. And they're burning us, so we burn. Okay. The fudge is this? Start of each fight, poison yourself. Oh. Yeah, I mean, they were perma-slowing us and poisoning us, which stacked with our poison. They were burning us, which stacked with our... Yeah, just... unfortunate. And again, one small item. Tough and oofers. We do get a random enchantment, though. Give it up for random enchantment. What the fudge is this? Okay, random enchantment. And you know what? I think we hit up the mirror. So then it puts its enchant. Sure. Okay. All right, that helps. Burn armored core. That's not bad. And it helps with Void Rage. See Bazaar-Con, click Bazaar-Con, right? I mean, we can't get Weather Machine. Although, while we can't get Weather Machine, Bunker would probably just be best, no? Probably should still be better than that. We wouldn't build crit. But do I fish just for that? That possibility. Over the 2 XP. Yeah, I think so. Bunker? I can't find Bunker, man. I mean, there's no world where I use Forklift, right? I don't think that's going to help us. Still silver. It's day 12 against these silver larges. Ain't no Bunker. I haven't seen Bunker in years, man. 3D printer. It would just make viruses. That's not going to help, of course, isn't it? Okay. Bunker's the only way I think, like, that we kind of dig ourselves out of this. Kina, you've got Bunker, right? Kina, where's your Bunker? I would put thrusters in, but that'll turn into a virus as well. That's all. Booty cheeks. We could try for Juggler. Void Golem, it clears us. It's not even close. I might as well. Trash Titan. Again, Juggler would be cool. Everything else doesn't really matter. Although I think we already swapped past Mandala for the day, but we got Junkyard Lance. We could re-roll that, hoping for Diamond Bunker. But at least the Armored Core with the burn, thanks to Mirror, actually does help build on our burn more than 4 burn from Weather Machine. So it could come in clutch. Venom won't, but appreciate it. Think. Are we going apparel again? I guess I could find another mirror. No, wait, you're not apparel. Right. We already went through this. In fact, I don't think we really changed anything. Aerodrome for something sick. Not Midsworth. Not Mandala. Not Artisan Dunes. I mean, I could give that 2 burn, but that's not much. Medium. Okay. I'm already out of money. Sell the welding torch. Surely. Weapons? Nope. Alright, I'm out of money. Nufu. Hopefully I have money to buy whatever you're selling me. First 5 times use of the core you fight, freeze an item of equal or smaller size. That's okay, but overclocked getting cool. Yeah, we got to do that. So we're selling everything to get diamond overclocked. Now, 15% cooldown reduction with burning ourselves. That's 30%. And we're going to get loot for cooldown, hopefully. Okay, we did. Now, the trick is, what do we do cooldown of? Fiery virus would be good because that's the sooner we start the virus. But how much value do... Because once it's gone off once, it's kind of it. That's kind of all we need from it, right? We could get the mirror to go off faster, but once it transforms, I think it loses that reduction. I mean, armored core, 9% from 6%. Be like 0.8 seconds. So it would go down to 4.3. I mean, this would be like 5.1. I mean, that armored core reduction would be pretty spicy. But we're playing... I mean, here's the thing. We're playing to beat people with small items. Otherwise, we lose. More than likely. That's kind of it. So, we need virus to go off as fast as possible. If they don't have small items, we've lost anyway. Also... Oh, I was super wrong. I was doing terrible math. 0.5 second reduction. Good enough. Now I'm kind of out of money. So, let's get a slow item to get and sell. Yeah. That's it. Alright, well. Let's talk about our build. Virus, the end. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's it. I wanted to make a build with virus. Win or loss, you know what? I'm happy with the results. I'll maybe keep theory crafting and think of an actual build to shoot for. It certainly won't be this one again, because it's going to be hard to do this, considering I have more items from other people than I have Dooley items on my board. But they reworked virus. So it poisons yourself for each virus on your board. But it then transforms other non-legendary small items on each player's board into a virus. With the enchant, because it's fiery, so you also burn yourself equal to this item's poison. So... virus goes off. I have no other small items. If they do, it turns into a virus. That pops off and then keeps transforming all their small items into fiery viruses so they keep poisoning and burning themselves, as well as just taking away whatever that item was so the synergy's gone. I have Weather Machine since it's a large vehicle. It burns, which adds a little. Freezes, hopefully hitting their medium and large items, because if they have those, we're kind of out. And slows an item, but it's a low cooldown vehicle, large vehicle. Because we have Captain's Wheel, if you have a vehicle large item, reduce its cooldown by 50%, so it's 2.5 seconds. Haste adjacent items for 3 seconds, so 100% haste time on Weather Machine, and our heavy armored core, which shields and gives shields and slows, since it's heavy. But then we also have Max Mirror, which is fiery. So 4 seconds into the fight, it'll transform into a gold copy of the medium non-legendary item to the left, which is our armored core. So there'll be a fiery golden armored core. So armored core will go off, scaling its shield as well as the new other armored core shield, which is increasing its burn to add to the burn that hopefully their fiery viruses are doing to them. And when we do that, we haste an item every time we burn. When we use a vehicle, aka Weather Machine, we give our items 20% crit chance. The first time we use Weather Machine, we haste 3 items for 3 seconds. Our cores will have 15% cooldown reduction, and if we have burn, double, 30%, and considering fiery virus will burn us. That should happen. The first time we use an item, we'll get 10% health as shield and some random crit on some stuff. But really, it's we hope we find somebody with small items, ruin their board synergy with virus, shield so that we can wait it out while that kills them. And now that we have fiery armored core, also build up burn while they burn themselves. Win that way. That's it. But I wanted to try virus. I regret nothing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this run, even though we might not get 10. And they have a lot of small items, so there's a chance. What's that large item? Shipwreck. Oh, they have a freeze, icy Zork. Okay, I need virus to go off first. Okay, it went off. But now I need to start hitting everything else. There we go. All right. They lost Clamor. That's not a big one. Okay, but they lost Seaweed, which is big. Now we really need to get rid of Obsidian Catfish. It's gone, but it did a lot of damage. We have so much poison. I think we lose. Come on. Oh my god. That was close. Oh. We got so unlucky that we hit the catfish last. I mean, fiery seaweed wouldn't have been great, but we could have shielded through that. I was saying catfish. It was that poison. Whoo! We're not out of it yet, baby. Maybe this is the 10-win virus run, baby. Come on, man. Come on. Give me some loot. I don't know what I'm looking for. If we had the clock, that would have been crazy, but we need to sell it. Okay, another insect wing. I mean, feels like this is another fiery virus situation, because same deal. We have to hope they have small items, in which case we need to disrupt them as soon as possible. So bet. Fiery virus is down a full second. Down to 5. I wish this was for next fight, to start the battle with shield, but whatever. Do I even bother? Get some chocolate bars. Silver, why not? Not a lot of health in the grand scheme of things, but maybe just enough. I mean, it could. We live with 36, so it matters. Void Golem again. Yeah, just not beating that. So, Trash Titan, third time juggler, maybe? Perhaps? But what if? But what if I stumble? What if I fall? What if I lose my stomach? But see, we're burned. So this goes down to 4.2. And that's 4.2. With the 30% cooldown reduction. It's pretty cool. Get virused, idiot. Now give me juggler, man. Ah, we did get Junkyard Lance. We can pray for bunker. Mandala? Fudge. It is Nufu. Come on, give me something. Give me something here. Your shield items have shield equal to 3 times your level. So they have an extra 45. That is something. First time you burn each fight, freeze an item for 3 seconds. That could be a big deal. That might be just enough disruption. You never know. Now we do get an upgraded item. We could go for like diamond armored core. Or diamond fiery armored core. Captain's wheel won't do anything. Weather machine adds a second of freeze. That's really the only thing. Which isn't bad. Or do we go gold tier skills? But what are the skills that are really going to help us? While diamond virus would be nice, the difference between gold and diamond, if we win that fight, it wouldn't be because it was a diamond virus, you know? It might be because we need the scaling. In which case, we could make this diamond, but this being diamond is actually better since it'll scale itself and fiery mirror the same amount it would be scaling itself. Because what, it gives plus 40 right now? We did get Mandala. I think this was our last thing, so praise, people, praise. Let me see bunker. Boom! Wrong multicast thing. We got robotics factory. Fudge. Fudge, man. Okay. Well, see. That's it. What are we fighting? A Dooley. We haven't really fought a Dooley. How many? Surely you have small items, right? Please have small items. Please let me disrupt your board. Please. Please, I'm begging you. Let the virus consume. Okay, that's a good bit. That's a good bit. Hold, hold. What is this? Like railgun? Obsidian railgun. That's a lot of damage. Oh, brother. What is going on here? Oh, and they're all fast. Really fast. Okay, but we're slowing. Here comes the virus. But that railgun is hurting, brother. We're dead, aren't we? Virus didn't have time to take effect. I mean, just obsidian railgun critting. Yeah, 8,200 damage in what, like 9 seconds? Didn't get time to scale our shielding. We need to hit freeze on that every time or something. I don't even know if that would have mattered. Ha, rip. Well, I mean, yeah, we got to day 13. I think the thing about virus, if you actually want to win with it, yeah, I don't think you're winning day 13 plus. Or really day 12. Like, you get it early. You try to take advantage, especially early days when boards are almost guaranteed to be almost all small items. You take advantage of that. Win out then. But if you start losing, even though I think you pretty much got to pivot, unless you got a crazy board. Was this a crazy board? I don't think so. Just very little synergy. But then again, like, I don't know how to synergize with virus, really, because Dooley doesn't have anything that synergizes with poisoning yourself or anything. And you don't want other small items. You want to infect theirs, not all of yours, because then, again, you're doing more of that to yourself, which doesn't do anything. So then the idea was just like, okay, well then, how do I keep myself safe? While hopefully that does the job, you know? Hey, we tried. Yeah, I had fun. Did you guys have fun? I hope you did. Maybe we'll see Virus in another video. Maybe. If you guys cook up something, let me know. Maybe we'll shoot for the moon. But to try to hard force it and to check it out, I mean, 9 wins? Sure.
If you enjoyed this video, I think you might enjoy this one. With that said, thank you very much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day. I'll talk to you in the next one. Farewell.